Hi everybody, this is Purifier, back another day with another unboxing. And since I get so really few views on my sneaker videos, let me show you something else. So while I do the unboxing, I'm going to continue complaining that like 5% of my subscribers see my videos, and yeah, a bunch of complaints. So, and when I stopped asking you to subscribe, you stopped subscribing. So if you like my videos, if you are just bored or whatever, please subscribe. And if you are new to my channel, I bought another air purifier. This is the fourth one, and I live in a small apartment and I have 4 of them, and that is just weird, but I highly recommend air purifier. I am allergic to more or less everything, and pollen and whatever, everything. So the first one I bought at least 15 years ago, and it's still really good. Yeah, it was just that it didn't have a remote to it. That was it in the box. So yeah, I said that the old one still works just fine. It didn't have a remote control or anything. So I bought one from Electrolux to remotely control from the app in the phone, and I later learned that I can control it from Google Home as well. And so the old one I just put in the living room, and the new one in the bedroom. Then I found one that is really good, that has no filters at all, and that's the downside of the Electrolux one, that it wants you to exchange the filters way too soon, and they're kind of expensive. What I do, I used weekly vacuum clean the filters. So the third one has no filters, has UV lights that kills both germs in the air and the dust. So that one ended up in the hallway for some reason. Really nice as well. And then Electrolux has a big one. Electrolux is so weird with their names. They call different products the same thing. So Electrolux Pure 600, as this one is called, you can find a vacuum cleaner with that name, a stove, washing machine with that name. So really weird. And the big brother to this one is called like F9 or something. And I've been thinking about it from time to time, but it's the same in width, but it's like this tall. And since I'm thinking of having it next to the bed, I just think it would be weird to have a air purifier that is taller than the bed next to the bed. But what I like with the big one is, of course, bigger is better, and most expensive is the best, yada yada yada. But I like the color. It's gray, dark gray, and it would match my bed really nice. This one, that I already forgot the name of, Pure F600 I think, are supposed to be available in the same color, but on their website I only found this color, and I actually don't like this color. I don't. So when I were on the site, I looked again on the big one, and the big one is at least 5-6 years old, and it does still the same thing. And this is the new one that is more or less just as good, only shorter. The big one can clear a bigger room, a bigger house, and this one can clean 100 and something square. Yeah, specs you will find on the site. So this one is absolutely double as good enough for my small apartment. So the large one, there is really no need for it at all. The only thing is that if the room would be dirty from start and you will put it to work, this one takes 4.2 minutes and the larger one like half the time. But that's it. So in size, this one will be good enough. I really don't like the color. I really don't. But why I bought another one, or another new one, or newer one, is the newest one, is because this one is supposed to tell me how the air is. And like a year ago or something, I was looking for some kind of product that tells me about the oxygen in the air and how the air is in general. Because at my parents' house, I get really tired for some reason. So I think that the air is bad there. The ventilation is bad. Because in the summer when we have the door open, there is no problem at all. So I wanted to find something that tells me how the air is. And this one is supposed to do that. The old Electrolux I have, it says a bunch of things, but not oxygen. I don't think this one does either. Newer is better. And this is the brand new one. And I think it's just the same as the 5-6 year old one, only shorter and a new color. That's it. I really think that's it. So let me put it to work and see how it sounds. Of course, before you use it, you remove the plastic from the filter. And this filter will be hard to clean yourself. So this filter are going to be, needs to be replaced sooner or later. The other ones are just flat and very simple to use vacuum. You could probably clean this one as well, but it will be harder. And it has a timer itself, so even though the filter is clean, it's going to tell you in like 1,000 hours or something that you need to replace it. All right, so it's installed now. It doesn't look so bad. It's sort of matching my bed stand, but it is the same height as the bed, and yeah, I don't know. But the thing that I'm disappointed about is that the new one shows me less information about the air than the old one. So the main point for me was to get more information about the air, not less. So newer isn't always better. And this one is still available. I think it's called A7, I think. It's still available to buy and looks better, I think, than this one. And it's kind of expensive. I think it was almost $600, so kind of a lot of money. But yeah, now I have 4 of them. I almost forgot I was going to show you the sound, but I will call it quiet. I used to work on. So this is maximum speed. And working speed would normally be something like this. Yeah, that's it. So this is the normal working speed, or actually the other one I have usually works at step 2, but the other one have 5 steps. This one has 7 steps or something. Step 2, more or less no sound at all.